So hey yo, it's just Lance again, not just posting up another video here. Figured I would just see how things were going, not just give y'all a heads up, how life's been treating me. And I think for this week, each day is going to be about, about the days, and then next week I can, in particular, if there's particular topics we need to talk about, if y'all want me to talk about, then I'd be happy to talk about them. And one particular topic that has been brought up, which, I know it's getting close to the end of the year in presidency, and I know that, but somebody asked me what I thought about Trump, and I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to have to wait a couple more days for that. But I would tell you this, since today is Wednesday, it's, generally Wednesdays are pretty good days for me. Usually don't have too bad a day. I tell you, at work was a little bit crazy. Now, I would tell you this, I won't discuss much of what I do. If you know me personally, then you know what I do for a living. But I'm not really going to discuss it over these videos because I just don't think it's really necessarily needed. Now, if you want my opinion down the road, I may. But at this moment in time, I would like to keep my job. So we're not going to talk about that. But I did get somebody ask me, that wanted to know about what I thought about the presidency. And quite honestly, it's pretty crazy. Honestly, all these candidates we have running now are interesting, to say the very least. You could say it's very interesting. And so, I have my opinions. I'm sure you have yours also. So we'll leave it at that for the time being. But, if I could come talk about Wednesday real quick and tell you a little bit about what I generally do on Wednesdays. On Wednesday nights, I generally have to work. I go to hang out at my church, and we have prayer time on Wednesday nights, generally. So, now that's just me personally. I know everyone has their different things they do on Wednesday nights, but that's what I generally do on Wednesday nights. Generally go to church, and I tell you what, tonight we had some fried chicken. It was good. It was real good. Fried chicken, let's see, mac and cheese, corn, and of course some rolls that, of course Golden Corral caters to us. So that's always good. And it's always good to the fellowship, like I used to say, a bunch of fellas in a ship. No, that's another story for another day. But it's always good to be able to hang out and talk to people that go to my church. So just to get to know them better, and just to be able to get to pray for the needs that are mentioned around my church. But on the other hand, just to talk in here tonight a little bit, Wednesday, of course, everyone knows is Hump Day, and it's getting close to the end of the week. And actually, tomorrow is actually going to be Cinco de Mayo, which some of you might call it Cinco de Drunko, but Cinco de Mayo is really what it's called. So hopefully none of y'all get too wore out tomorrow night. But with that being said, it'd probably be an easy night for me. I'll probably just come home and sleep and take the night off, because Thursday nights and Monday nights are generally nights I don't have much planned. The other nights I go ham. I go hard in the paint a lot of times on the weekends. So Monday and Thursday nights are generally my easier nights. So I tend to do laundry on Thursday nights generally and get ready for the weekend, because I know when the weekend gets here, it's going to be here. Ain't no stopping it. But with that being said, it has been a good day and not too bad. Can't complain too much. But I am looking forward to this debate that, the y'all want to know my personal opinions on what I think about the presidency election. And I'm going to give it in a couple days. It's just not tonight, because tonight's, I'm feeling all right, but I'm not feeling real well tonight. So I'm not going to actually talk about the presidency when I think about it. I'm just going to talk about, basically life tonight, and tell you, that each day is a new day. And like I said last night, tomorrow's never guaranteed. But, we are given free will. And free will, you use your choice. Your choice is to how you want to live your life. So, and that's your choice. If you choose to be a Christian, or if you don't choose to be a Christian, that's your personal decision. I'm not going to critique you for your choices of what you choose to do in this life and how you choose to live your life. And I know I live my life a certain way, but I have my reasons behind it. If you want to know, just ask me and I'll tell you. But generally, there's generally a reason behind my madness most of the time. And I know I'm a very loud dude, and I know I drive a very loud truck. So, I mean, there's generally a reason behind all my things. And some people, actually, a couple months ago, actually, not long ago, I was actually tubing and blew both my eardrums out, which, I mean, I can still hear perfectly fine, but no, it just goes along with the fact of I drive a loud truck. I'm a loud dude. I mean, I come out screaming, you know. I mean, I come out hooping and hollering as soon as I came out the womb when I was a baby. So, with that being said, you know, that's who I am. You know, I mean, I'm one of a kind. You know, there's really not many that I know that are like me that, you know, that are anywhere similar to me. I mean, it's not like I'm being selfish. I'm just saying that in general. I live a different type of life. My personal life, I try to love people to the best of my abilities, and I try to do for others as I would want done to myself. And trust me, I'll be honest with you. A lot of days I struggle. Like I said previously, you know, I struggle. So it is what it is, though. But the one thing that keeps me motivated, I should probably say the few things that keep me motivated is you know, one day the things that you know you have done, they will come back to either haunt you or to benefit you eventually. So one day, who knows, your choices now could depict your choices in the future. So, and that, you know, that kind of motivates me a little bit for my future spouse whenever I find her, and you know, for my future kids whenever they get around. But that'll be some time. It's nowhere near that time now. So, but I do know one day God's got some plans for me, and you know, I'm looking forward to it. And a lot of days it's hard for me to keep moving to remember that. You know, it's really, honestly, it's tough for me to some days just to think about that. You know, to think there is better plans for me, because I've got a lot of days where life ain't easy. You know, life's never not going to be easy. It's just going to be well worth it in the end. You're just going to have to keep fighting until you can't fight no more. I mean, it's like these people that overcome cancer. They didn't overcome cancer because they gave up. They kept moving. They didn't quit. They didn't give up. I mean, they beat that cancer. They physically and mentally said they're going to pass this cancer. They're going to get over this cancer, and they did. And that's exactly what had happened. And there's a lot of people that are still living today that have had cancer in remission. You know, it's in remission, but they didn't get that far in life by just giving up. They fought and fought and fought, and probably took everything they had within them. I mean, heck, it might have even killed some people, you know what I mean? But they kept moving and moving. And unfortunately, some people don't survive, unfortunately, from cancer. But it doesn't mean they gave up. I guarantee you, most of those didn't give up either. They just didn't have the abilities nor the power to keep pushing. They might not have been strong enough. And, you know, heck, I mean, it happens. You know, we're all going to die one day. So, I mean, it happens. So. But with that being said, you know, that's in life, that's what keeps me motivated, you know, knowing that, you know, down the road, bigger and better things are out there for me. So the struggles I deal with today, I might not deal with tomorrow. The better things in life are soon to come, you know. It's all moving forward. It's all about moving forward. And living every day like it's your last, and just keep pushing to you where you want to be in life. Like I said, you have free will, so your choices basically decide where you're going to be in life. I mean, if you want to be successful, you're going to have to make it. You're going to have to make yourself successful. You're going to have to push yourself, and you're going to have to do a lot of praying and a lot of communication with other people. I mean, it's honestly, success isn't built. You're not. Me personally, I'll be honest with you. I don't think you can be successful by yourself exactly. I mean, you can. It's possible, but generally, these big time CEOs did not get there by doing all themselves. They knew other people that were able to assist them on the road. And there's a lot of people in my life that I love very dearly, that I communicate with, that are very good to me in my life. And I just wanted to tell y'all today that, you know, if you get anything out of this message tonight, that, you know, keep moving. And if you need to, find that somebody out there that can help you in this life and that you can speak with and communicate. And I have a few of them in my life that I talk to on a personal basis, and a few of my friends that, you know, I'm able to correspond with. And that relationship builds you and it builds them, because you may not know the inside struggles they're dealing with. So with that being said, live life to the fullest and make it a team effort. Live life to the fullest, but if you need some help, find a friend of yours that you can rely on, and let them help you in life. Don't give up. Don't ever think you ever have to give up, because you never actually have to give up. I mean, you can keep fighting until your very last breath. And I guarantee you, I'll be fighting my very last breath. But that's just my story tonight. I figured I'd tell y'all happy Wednesday, all y'all, and hope all y'all's Wednesday was great. And I look forward to catching you on tomorrow night. Okay, well, since tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo, I might as well tell you, adios, my friends. Adios.